What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? DoctorDDub here, and welcome back to YLANDS. Oh boy, we've got a bit of a pickle that we have found ourselves in. So to recap things, one, the title of today's episode is only slightly not accurate. We ourselves are not lost at sea, but something is, and I'll get to what I mean by that. So, a lot of you guys have been saying, oh, you should totally bring other people on to help with the building, the resource gathering, etc. And I decided to do that. So yesterday, and you can see her sitting right over here. When someone's not logged in, they still appear in the world. So Trix is just going to be floating here in the air. Don't know why. And then Coco is somewhere. I don't know where. Anyway, they wanted to join and help out, and I said, okay, that'd be fun, that's awesome. So, instead of them spawning on this island, which is the starter island, and having to build a ship using, my existing crafting stations and stuff, and then sail over to the Viking island that we spent the past, 4 streams on, I thought, hey, I'll offload everything from the ship onto the chest that we had on the Viking island, bring the ship over. We can collect a bunch of resources on the island. I'll grab Trix and Coco, and then we'll head back. Things didn't go quite according to plan. So, if you guys remember, on our very first We're Setting Sail stream, if you can remember, when the ship's moving, it actually has physics, so if you jump while it's moving forwards, you'll actually jump slightly backwards. And so I was standing here and jumping, and it pushed me basically. I don't know if I can manually do it anymore unless the ship's moving, but I was able to jump and I landed on the top, the tippy top, right above my head of the mast, and that was cool. I did it a couple times. I even did it a couple times on the way back over here because it allows you to see a lot more. And I did that, and usually falling right off of it, you don't take any fall damage. I hope some of you guys can see where this is going. So, I did that again on the way over. I fell down, ragdolled something terribly. We don't have a ship to show it with. We didn't even build masts or, not masts. We built masts, obviously. We didn't build the aft or the front or back of the ship. After bow. And so I fell off, took fall damage. I was laying on the ground like you always do, and then you normally get right back up. Instead of getting right back up, I ragdolled, spazzing like crazy. It was awful. Flew over the front of the ship. Next thing I know, oh snap, you died due to falling from a great height. And all I have is a camera, or a view of all of my items that I currently had on me. And mind you, I had taken all the food and anything I could cook down, basically, from the ship, and I was cooking it in the stove on the way over to make use of the time, because it took a good 20-25 minutes to get over here from that island. And all I see is all of my items in a nice, tidy little pile, along with my gravestone, at the bottom of the ocean. So my stuff is somewhere out there, sitting at the bottom of the ocean. And so I was like, oh crap. Because my sails were still at full mast. We were at full sail, whatever, not full sail university, but we were still moving forwards in a forwardly direction when I fell off. And so I was like, okay, so worst case scenario, I was headed in a straight trajectory to collide with land, not to go, past the dock, but we would have literally hit somewhere over there had everything worked out. Don't worry, guys, it gets better. So, first thing I did is I went to Google and searched what happens when you die at sea and islands. First result comes up. PSA, don't die in the ocean. So I look it up, I'm reading it, and it says, death in the ocean really freaking sucks because the tombstone mechanic, so when you die, your little headstone gets placed on the ground with the little chat bubble that says your name and where you died, and all your items drop with it. Apparently, those things defy all physics, and despite being the size of like, or the width of like 2 of these wicker baskets and maybe like a third of the height. They apparently weigh 50 kajillion tons. And so if you die on a ship, it sits on the ship, and weighing that much, boom, ship sinks to the bottom of the ocean. Or so I think. I don't think it broke. I think my ship is literally sunk. And we do know where it sunk, because you can see the trajectory of where I was headed. I would have ended up going right into land somewhere on the north side of this island and colliding, but it just stops. And to make things even worse, when I respawned on the closest island to me, which was this one, which had nothing on it. No crafting stations, no nothing. So Trix and Coco were over here at the starter island. I was over here all by my lonesome on this island. And so I asked Trix to start building a large ship, which is this one right here. And while I got to work building all the crafting stations necessary to build a regular ship. I had Trix do the large one because it's more work, and I had the more work in the form of building all the crafting stations. She just had to grab resources. All the while, Coco was having every issue you can imagine in multiplayer. She couldn't eat was the #1 issue, so eventually she just died. So due to her cycle of repeated death, she grew fearless and did really dumb stuff. No offense to you, Coco, just dumb stuff like swimming to another island with sharks chasing her, because she had no regard for her own safety at this point, because she was gonna die anyway. It was kind of hilarious. But so I don't know where Coco ended up, but she was just kind of doing her own thing because it was hard to be productive, I guess. I don't know. So Trix was over here building the ship. I built the other ship. I sailed back with 1 mast, mind you. It took forever. I think it took about 15 minutes to make that trip. It took almost 25 or 30 to make that trip. So reckless, yeah. I don't know. She went off on a random island and just punched things to death. Like all the creatures that will usually kill you in like 2 or 3 hits, she was just punching them to death. Which is both dumb and reckless, I guess. Although if the AI was better, it would probably be dumb. It's actually not that bad, since the AI for animals in this is just really, really bad. But anyway, so today's goal is to go find our ship, because I put a lot of work in that thing, and I don't know if it still even exists. But we need to get to the bottom of the ocean, I think, to do this. And I had this spoiled for me by Coco, so thank you, Coco. But there is some sort of like diving suit, which that's all I know. It's a diving suit, and I know it's made out of rubber, or at least that's how you progress that. So I've gone ahead and mined some sulfur. Keep in mind, every resource that we now have on this island was harvested from this island. I cleared this place out completely of all resources when we set sail for our Viking island. But we need to grab some rubber, which I believe are these trees. No, that's a rainforest tree. This tree with the gray trunk, I believe. Thank you, Dessa. I will 100% need luck. That just collects wood, right? Okay, yeah. So I don't know how this all works, but I've looked at... Well, let me back up. So the rubber, not only do I need raw rubber and sulfur, but I need to build it at a chemistry station. So... And to make a chemistry station, you need a lot of other stuff. Coco, I'm learning as we go here. If I need to use a knife, I'll use a knife after realizing by cutting down a tree that it gives me nothing. But I'll learn it. Thank you, though. Look at that, raw rubber. But yeah, I'll try it with a knife and see if I get any more, because that is pretty bad returns. And there's a couple more of these trees nearby. There's one right here. Do I even have a knife? I do. I do have a knife. I'll repair it, though, because... This is bark armor, by the way. We went from our Viking full set of iron armor. Extract rubber. Cool. That is kind of cool. It cuts it in a... How much rubber did that give us? 1 piece of rubber. That's all? 1 piece of rubber, and then we can cut it down and get the rest of it, I guess? Or leave it standing and come back and extract from it again, if that's a thing. We'll leave this guy standing. Hi, Jeff. Welcome to my struggle. I don't even know how much of this we need, so I'm just going to harvest these 2 trees and then head back. And we'll start work on a chemistry station, which is fun. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool looking. It's very elaborate and decorative for such a primitive piece of armor. You made it from tree bark, which I guess I've discovered is one of the only uses for tree bark. So, can we extract things from other things? No. Is this growing still? What is this? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, you were barely helpful. Yeah, Coco. She brought some food and hunted something and then just went off and did her own thing. Alright, though. So to even make a rubber slab, we need a chemistry station. Which requires a lot of things. So planks we can make. We need 10 of, so we'll make 3 to give ourselves 12. This is just going to be a slow grind. 10 nails, which we have some of. Trix and I did some farming of resources, and when I say some farming of resources, I like that she's still here. Hi, Trix. Thank you. We did a lot of farming of resources. Lots of stone. Lots of... marble can go there. Oh. A ton of stuff. All these are organized and filled with stuff. Got sulfur in this one. Some copper. I think this one's filled with iron. And it is. This is where we're grabbing our nails from. Beautiful. And then... clay for our building. Our storage warehouse that we were working on. And we'll get back to one of these days. Yeah, Trix, we really did. Oh, and I discovered mining with 2 people is really fun. It doesn't change things that drastically. It's literally just 2 people doing the same thing. But it goes so much faster. You might even say it goes twice as fast having 2 people. Okay, now we need to make steel rods, which require an iron ingot, and we need 3 of them, and coal, which I don't know if we actually have any of. But I'll show you a finding of mine here in just a sec. 3 iron ingots. Beautiful. We might need more for something else, but... okay, so I did a little look around the island. Couldn't find any coal. And the irony of this is actually, we did find 1 coal deposit when Trix and I were mining. And I only got 3 coal from it. So I said, hey, I'll just drop this on the ground and go grab something else to fill that valuable resource, or valuable inventory slot. Now I'm wishing I hadn't. But anyway, so I was like, okay, most games you can make your own coal. So I searched for coal, there's a coal basket, and you can make charcoal, which is not the same as coal, but it also requires firewood, which is, again, not the same as wooden pieces. But I think it's just a really bad job of naming things properly in this. So we're gonna light our kiln and see if this will actually work like it should. I had to remake all tools, that's why I've got stone everything right now. It's lovely. Charcoal. Let's make... I guess we just need 3 pieces, and this gives us a use for all of our wooden pieces finally. Sorry, I'm very much on a get things done mindset right now. Cafe, I can kind of agree with that. It's been a hot minute since I played Crash Bandicoot on the PS1 when I was like in elementary school, Middle school, maybe, was the last time I did it. If we find your body, we'll find a ton of stuff. I'm not gonna go hunting for you, Coco, so unless you're on the Viking Island or dead at the bottom of the ocean with my ship, I'm not gonna find you, at least not immediately. Trix, do you remember where she died on the beach? I'd love to go see the circle of stuff you were talking about. Yeah, Sky, hindsight's 20/20, I guess. Okay, so now that we have our 3 charcoal, can we make our... What was it? I don't remember what it... Steel rod? No. Charcoal and coal are not the same. Well, crap. We're gonna have to go off and hunt for some coal. Trix, I remember we went this direction, and I know I dropped some coal, so right now that's what I'm hoping for, is heading back and finding where we were digging, and finding the 3 coal on the ground. No, we came from this way, remember? Oh, no, I'm not looking for her stuff. Sorry, I'm looking for where we were mining, and I dropped the 3 coal that I had because I was gonna fill it with something else instead. It's not this hole, I dug that one by myself. Long, long, long ago. Okay, that's iron. We didn't touch iron because we had plenty of it. This is gonna be difficult finding, I feel. I'm just looking for large holes in the ground. And then it'll be somewhere near those large holes in the ground. It was somewhere over this. Desi, you want me to dig a hole? I will soon if I need more resources, but... I can't see anything as far as holes go. We were digging in the rainforest, which has very limited visibility as far as just being able to see forever. Oh gosh. Am I gonna find this, or am I better off just hunting for more charcoal? Here's a hole. Just kidding, I think that's a naturally made hole. Trix, I don't remember. I really don't. I might just try to hunt for more coal. If there's a deposit. Keep going, going. Ah, here's a hole. I don't think it's the hole. Ooh. This the one? This is the one we found? Oh my goodness. I should have brought a lantern. And I think I dropped it outside and not in the hole. I think? Crap, where was the other one? Right over here? If it's not in this one, I don't know if I'm gonna keep looking. I might just go for... Hey, look at all the resource we missed. All that clay. Come on, before it gets super dark. I don't see anything that I can pick up. Oh, this is the one that's a pain to get out of. There we go. I don't see coal. Alright, the only times I have found coal prior, though, they've been in the mountains. Or, like, in the mountain sides. So I'm gonna kind of stick to this area. Oh, hi there, boar. Silly boar. Oh, here's another hole. Guess if I find these, I can keep checking, but... Just kidding. That's nothing. Yeah, we did dig through quite a few deposits. I'm not 100% sure where we would find it, if it exists anywhere. And I don't know how item despawn works in this game. I've never left items on the ground long enough to find out. Is that a giant coal deposit? Please don't tell me that's the shadow of a tree. The shadow of a tree. That's iron. Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time finding anything that we did in the rainforest because it's so dense. Yeah, Coco, I know if like I drop an item on the ground, which I've done plenty of, it'll stay there for, as far as what I could tell, ever. But if I die and it drops on the ground, I don't know if that's treated the same. I remember this cave. We turned around and started digging a straight line. Near the copper. If only I knew where that was. But I don't. I'm hoping we can find at least a coal deposit. If not, we do always have a ship. Until it gets sunk by death. Sounds so sad saying, but I'm not seeing any coal, which is not very good because I need 3 pieces. It's not that much to ask for. I found coal. Cool. I'm gonna grab all of this because I don't know when I'll find more coal or if I'll need it for anything or if I'll be able to find this again. And these deposits don't seem to run too deep, so any coal deposit I found has ended pretty soon. That is the shadow of a rock I'm currently mining. To my left there. Yay, coal! I know. So, despite firewood and wood pieces being the same, coal and charcoal are not the same. Which is interesting. And by interesting, I mean unfortunate, because that would have saved us all this work. But that's okay. It's hard to tell where the coal ends in the dark colored grass. That is now just rock. That's coal still. I wish it was more black, not just dark green. I think that's still coal. It's telling me I can dig coal, so I'm going to. Though I'm not seeing it appear anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna assume that's all. 15 coal, 8, and probably 1, 3. Okay. Can we head home now? Is that a thing we can do? Alright, we need to go this direction. Is that base? No, it's not. I don't know what I'm seeing. But I am seeing some beautiful lanterns in the distance. And that is a sight for sore eyes. One thing I noticed is when I was off on this other island that shares the same biome as this, I could see the lights of the dock from the shore. And so when I was sailing over, all I did was aim for the lights. I didn't even have to use my map. It was actually pretty nice. I don't know if that's intentional or not. I think it might be, because once the fog rolled over, like it's doing now, it obscured everything. I couldn't see the light. Unless lights render in at a further distance than physical objects do. I don't know. Okay. Now we can make, in the foundry, our steel rods. And we need how many? 3, I think. Chemistry station... 3 steel rods. Okay. I've never made one of these before, so this is kind of exciting. A chemistry station. I also saw that there's a potion holder, which is an inventory container. So there's like an alchemy side of this game, I think. Game is building, crafting, survival, alchemy, combat, latrines. It's got everything. Okay, large steel rod, 3, yes. Craft those 3, and then what else do we need for the chemistry station? We need 5 glass flasks, which are made from a glass blowing pipe, which we have to make that now too. So 2 iron ingots for the glass blowing pipe, and then we're gonna have to grab some sand, because I don't think we have any of that currently gathered. This freaks me out every time I come over here. I never expect to see tricks floating in my storage area. Thank you, Coco. I appreciate it. I'm gonna head back to... I don't know. This is kind of my sand digging area. Which is why it looks so terrible. And just dig up some sand. This was a giant mound and I just started flattening it out. Ooh, Sky, that's not a bad idea. At least, and as we discover them, it'll help more too. So like, put them on the sides that are visible. So if I'm going from this island to this island, put one like right there. And then if I'm going from this island back to the Viking island, you know, put one here so you can see it in a straight line from island to island. That could work. I don't know if that's a bug or that's how it's intended. But, oh, those lighting issues are so fun. Water gets super dark, now water's super light. Okay, let's go and grab this sand that we're making a mess of. And then go make it day real quick. Actually, no, yeah, we do have a bed. We'll use that. Coco, I have a map, so I don't think I'll be getting lost. And when I died, I respawned with my map. And that's it. So I think that's intentional. You keep your map so you don't get totally lost. Or put lights on 4 sides so it's visible all the way around. I might do something like that eventually, Sky. I don't plan on doing too much travel between islands, but... Welcome back to our starter home, guys. It's so cozy. See, I'm glad we built this place, because now I don't have to feel like I'm so isolated and alone. Having to restart. Not restart, but having to... That sounded terrifying. But it wasn't. Okay, so we need to make... We have a hammer. But we need to light... Oh, this already has fuel in it. Sweet. Light the forge. And make ourselves a glass blowing pipe. So that way we can craft... There's so much crafting in this. Oh yeah, in multiplayer, yeah, that makes sense, but you can't use the same bed, and you also... It requires everyone to sleep at the same time, so it'll say, you know, waiting for 2 other players before you can sleep. And it'll tell the other players what time you're trying to sleep till. Morning, afternoon, evening, or midnight. Guy, I might do that eventually, but it takes so long to do that it's... I don't know. I don't know what I was saying. Okay, so we need 15 raw glass. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna need some more sand. I might just dig a hole. Let's make it happen. Let's dig a hole. This area looks rough anyway. Save sailing for a storytime stream. I might have to one of these days if I do end up finding new land, which I do want to do eventually, because there's different crops and stuff on different... This thing is breaking so often. Am I out of repair kits? I am. Repair kits. I'm assuming I need rope. I don't even have sticks on me. Let's go grab 2 sticks real quick. That was tough. I don't know why I didn't make the... Oh, the advanced takes our nails. That's why I didn't. I was thinking ahead, guys. I knew that. I totally knew that. No, Coco. I will not be singing. But I may or may not be telling stories. Not today. But when we're on the open seas, doing a whole lot of nothing. Give me all that sandy goodness. This is what I do for resources. I literally just dig a hole. I did this and I have like 2,000 sand, I believe. It stacks in stacks of 1,000, so not that insane, but I don't know how much we need, but I could do simple math and find out, but I'm too lazy right now. That's sand. That's 133. 15 times... Oh, that's plenty. Yeah. It's just 15 times 5. I believe, if I'm mathing properly. Which I don't rarely do on stream. Don't rarely do? Which I rarely do. Okay, raw glass. We can make 12 in one go, and then just 3 more. And then we can start making our flasks. Which would be nice. Is our glass blowing pipe ready to go? It is. Chemistry station also needs a lab burner, which requires 2 copper ingots and more coal and 2 more steel rods. Hold on. So I need 2 copper and then 2 additional steel rods, which are made out of iron and coal. So I need 2 more steel rods, or sorry, iron ingots. That's not at all the same thing. And 2 copper, which I haven't even made yet. So, you know, we'll actually just do the 2. So I don't have to be transporting iron ore and iron ingots. It'll save inventory space doing it this way. Wait, you couldn't even interact with the workstations? That is rough. You can't eat or do anything at all to make yourself tools or to not die, basically. Or make any kind of progress, because that is how progress is done in this. Workstation's full. That's a lovely sight. Okay, and then we need to make 1, 2, 3 more, I believe. And then we'll make some glass flasks after that. I don't think we need... I just clicked out of the game. Don't think we need any there. And then... steel... Not large steel rods. Regular steel rods. We need 2 additional. And we need to relight the foundry. I like having all these stations close by. I feel very productive with my time. I can just jump from one to the next, and this isn't even laid out nicely. I'm excited to when we build, or for when we build our blacksmithing forge area at the Viking village, plus having a weaponsmith and a blacksmith as like buildings. I'm thinking of doing those with like 2 separate workstations, kind of like duplicates of some stuff. 1, so I can craft multiple things at a time and smelt stuff in bulk, basically. And 2, because it'll look nice having a blacksmith or an armorsmith and a weaponsmith each having their own stuff, but kind of in a shared space. They can both be working at the same time. Hashtag immersion. Because I'm all about that immersion. Alright. Or I guess roleplay would be just as accurate. We'll get our flasks going. There's nothing here. Perfect timing on the steel rods. And then our copper should be ready to go. And that should be everything we need for the lab burner, which is made in my inventory. Cool. And then the chemistry station. We just need the glass flasks and we can place it down. This has been a process. But then again, so is everything in this game, but that's part of what makes it fun. We're gonna get into chemistry. And one of these days I'll make a light bulb. One day. Today's not that day, but one day. 3 seconds. I know, Coco, I'm excited too. Okay. You made a saber, at least? Sword? Ooh. That's fancy. Kind of feel like this should go like up against the house for whatever reason. Why I think it should go here, I don't know, but it kind of fits. Do it right on the edge there. Make sure it's not clipping, or it's not floating. There we go. Actually, I want to center it between the window and the wall. So I'll just punch it real quick. Ugh. Got it. And we'll put it... Is this the correct orientation? Is there a front and back? This looks correct because you'd have the workstation or the workspace. Can I not? There we go. Okay, so centered on the wall is centered on that. Okay. Ta-da! Okay, chemistry station. Gunpowder. Using sulfur, saltpeter, and stone mortar. Oh, speaking of gunpowder, these things are the bomb. I found some gunpowder kegs when mining with tricks, which is kind of awesome. Okay, we need to grab some of our sulfur, just 5 pieces, I guess, and we'll make up some rubber. I don't know how much we'll need. Where did I even put this? Sulfur was in the copper, yes. Wonder how big the explosion is. We might blow one up just for funsies at some point. Okay, rubber slabs. It makes 1 each, but this should be one of those materials that I'm hoping unlocks a lot of new items to craft, since it's a new sort of base material. Wood, stone, marble, rubber, plastic, if that exists, I don't know. Sparkle, should we find out? Actually, we will celebrate our accomplishments with a bang if we're able to make like a scuba suit or something. This is so fancy looking. I like the lab burner. It feels all like mad scientisty, like I should be doing some of this. Like I'm scheming to take over the world or something. I don't know. 3 seconds though until we get our rubber. Okay. Rubber slabs. That's not a very dramatic moment there. Okay, so let's check. Recently learned? Is there anything? A breathing mask? Requires a locksmith table. What? And tires are now new? Gunpowder's new? Alchemy table? Golden pebbles, sea urchin trophy. I don't think this is new. The googly eyes, which we love. A Quillen ink? You can straight up craft a pet rock? That's cool. And then the gunpowder keg is 10 gunpowder, which is made from sulfur and saltpeter and charcoal. Okay. So making explosives or guns or whatever we can get. Yeah, Sparkle. I even got a private island for my operation. It's a pretty fancy operation we have here. Alright though, why we need a locksmith table for a breathing mask is beyond me. Alright. Planks. Nails. We need 10 of. Hi Trix, how's it going there? 10. And then we need a vise, which is another 5 iron ingots, which we already have, a steel rod, and a cogwheel. Crap, I didn't even look at that. 1 steel rod and 2 cogwheels. I'm assuming that's a foundry thing. I didn't even look. 2 cogwheels and 1 steel rod, and it's already still lit. Beautiful. Okay, what else was there for the vise? Anything? No, that's for the vise. And then locksmith. A drive belt, which we can just make. Now we need to grab 1 more iron ingot while that vise is being made. Or sorry, while the parts for the vise are being made. I don't know why I did that instead of adding it to the same spot. Whatever. I don't know why I have saltpeter on me. I don't know if I meant to have saltpeter on me. But I have saltpeter on me, so we'll stash it in here for now. And then if the stone will stack at all, which it won't, start using this as our overflow chest. Just kind of been the plan. Oh boy. Okay, so right now the ultimate goal is find a way to stay underwater longer. I feel like that's a theme for my content recently. We quite literally just did that yesterday in the forest. So sorry if you haven't seen the episode yet. But we did that. We're doing that. I want to grab the ship, destroy the headstone, weighing it down, if it's even still there. Because we know where it's at. It's right here, somewhere. Get it to rise back up. We'll continue our journey, bring it back. It's got all the chests on it. Load that up with resources. And then assuming Coco doesn't break next time she joins, and Trix is able to come in, the 3 of us can take the ships and sail them back to the Viking island. End game. Or at least end goal. Okay, now we should be able to make our vise. Beautiful, and now we should have what it takes to make... I can't keep track of iron. Coco, I already made the belt. 5 more bars. Okay, yeah, that's why I did it the way I did it. So we just need 10. You do not watch me make the belt that's in our inventory already? Coco, I feel like you have a very, not trying to call you a selective attention when it comes to this game. Because there's things I do, and you're like, hey, go do that! I was like, Coco, I literally just did it. No, it wasn't the vise. It was the locksmith table? Ooh. That is kind of fancy looking. Where do we want to put that? Also next to this? No? We'll give our printing press some company. Just do it kind of on the water here. Why not? Fill this area out a little bit more. Sink it into the earth ever so slightly. I'm looking at that back leg right now until it... Actually, let me just do it from this angle. Perfect. Locksmith table. We can make padlocks, combination padlocks, auger. That's backwards. Is it? Yeah, you're right. That's backwards. I'm gonna make that sound every time I punch something to break it, by the way. Yeah, that does look better. And there's even a pedal on the bottom to show you the correct orientation. Perfect. Okay, now we can make a breathing mask. 5 rubber slabs, 5 iron ingots, and YLANDium dust. Crap. We have YLANDium dust, but I think it's on the ship that's at the bottom of the ocean. I don't know if there's any left. I killed them. I killed some. I don't know if there's more still. We can head back to the caves, though, and check. We're gonna have to. Take a lantern with me. And while we're at it, let's see if these trees are able to be tapped again. Hold on. It's getting warm in here. This closet. I like it because I can control my airflow by opening and closing a door, which is nice. This looks like it's still unable to be tapped. Let's head further this direction, see if there's any more. We got those two right there. Here's some more. Oh. We no longer have our knife equipped. Okay, we just need 2 more pieces, I believe. I love the sound of that. It's so silly sounding. Did you get all the Islandium thingies out of that emote sign? There's Islandium. Ooh, that's a good idea, Sky. I didn't grab everything that was there because my inventory was full. But if I grab one of those Islandium like generators or something and click on it and destruct it or dismantle it, it might give me Islandium dust. That is a good thought. Let me get this rubber going though. Did I put all my sulfur away? I did. Rubber slab needs sulfur, so 2 more sulfur. Thank you, Sky. That is a really good point. I would not have thought of that. I don't think. I would have scoured the caves for more mutant panthers, although I don't think there are any. I was grabbing sulfur, 2 pieces of sulfur, which I put over here. Yes, I remember things that I did just recently. Yeah, sorry, Trix. That cave you're thinking about, I don't think they respawn. So I'm pretty sure we cleared everything that was in there. But let's head out to that sign, though. That's a good idea. This might take forever with a stone pick. Unless I could just grab the generator and stuff, but... Oh... Sky. That show is so good. Assuming you're referencing Full House, which I think you are. Man, we've made some progress for 48 minutes of streaming. I think it's more this way, somewhere. Maybe? It's somewhere this direction. Hi, Kira. Welcome. You have missed, well, not an actual struggle. The recapping of said struggle. It's been, oh, there it is. I totally walked past it. It's been eventful. Long story short, unless you've been lurking and are just not saying hi. Long story short, our ship is missing, and I think it's at the bottom of the ocean. So we're currently trying to play fetch with it. Okay, small Islandium generator. I can't grab it. Can I make a demolition hammer? Might be more precise. But we're gonna take a hammer. Nope, not a hammer. We're gonna break them. I kind of want to only break one, just in case this doesn't do what I need it to do. Then we still have the other one to manipulate, potentially. And this might take forever, so... if you got patient pants, please put them on. this might take a hot minute. Kira, were you there for the stream where I initially set sail in search for new islands? Were you there for that? This takes forever. Okay, so you probably would have seen that the boats have physics on them, so if you jump, you move further back, as long as you're sailing forward at least. I did that, and I got up on the sail, like on the very top of the sail. Do you remember that? I think I did that in that stream. Anyway, I did that again while sailing back here to 1, grab resources, and 2, pick up Coco and Trix, who joined yesterday during a little off-stream farming session. And I fell off of it, took fall damage, enough to kill me. And then I ragdolled terribly, fell off the edge, and next thing I know, it said, "Oh snap, you died," and it showed my dead body at the bottom of the ocean. And I went to the forums, and apparently gravestones weigh like 1,000,000 pounds. And so if you die on your ship, it will sink it. So I have to go find it, swim down to the bottom of the ocean without dying to a shark, which I'm still not sure how I'm gonna do. And then destroy it. Dessa, I know what you're complaining about, and I agree. It's the fact that the camera is right up against it. The sounds get amplified if you're close into it. If I break it from here. Well, no, that's still very loud. Hold on. You're right. Audio, sound effects. Crank those down a hair. That's better. Unless you hit 10 things at once, then it's still very loud. Sorry, Dessa, and thank you. But yeah, it does get louder depending on the camera. See how quiet that is now? Compared to... We're gonna take this tree down too, apparently. I say that and I get the little hit markers on it. It might have been faster to go back and make a demolition hammer. Then again, we've seen how quick that thing works, and it's not quick, so maybe not. I keep missing. Yeah, Coco couldn't eat or interact with any crafting stations. Period. So she went off and just did her own thing. So Coco was in the world. Trix was in here helping, but Coco went off and explored, and I don't know where she ended up. Did I cut that tree down? I did. It is stuck in the... That's kind of funny. I like how tiny this thing is, though. This small islandium generator. Come on, take longer, please. I'm no less appreciative of the suggestion, Sky, but also, my goodness, this takes forever. Yeah. I've already prepared for the worst, Sky. Like, I'm fully... I've come to terms with the fact that the ship that we built and spent so long on might be lost. If this doesn't work, I think our next best option is sailing to another island, hoping to find a cave. That's kind of a pain. I know there's a cave on the Viking island, but I also don't want to sail all the way back there, because that's a process. Do we go back and make a demolition hammer? Like I said, I don't know if that's going to be any faster. This is made out of iron, and we've seen how long it takes to break materials made of stone. So wood, yeah, wood, stone, iron, like in difficulty and sturdiness of the material. My finger's gonna get tired because I'm just spam clicking right now. The amount of hits. Yeah, it might do the same. But the demolition hammer just gives you that precision, which I think is its upside. This is wild and messy, but it works. I still can't get over Critter Cove, how your name on, I guess, just Discord and YouTube as well, is Critter Cove. I feel weird calling you the name of your game. I don't know if that's just me, but... Oh, speaking of which, if you guys haven't heard of it, go check out Critter Cove. I know Kira has posted something about it on her server, I think. But correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys are pretty much describing it as Animal Crossing on the high seas, which sounds awesome. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a long time. I used to play that game a lot back on GameCube. I think this is faster doing the 3 and not the 4. Yeah, Sparkle. I'll post a link to it. Oh, man. Actually, hold on. Let me... I know we don't have audio. Give me 1 sec. Copy, and there you go. That's a link to their Discord server. I don't know if that's not an official link. I literally just made that myself. But you guys might want to add a official invite link that's set to permanent so it's the same everywhere. Because that is one I just made for a random channel. There's a new one coming to the Switch later this year. Yeah, I heard a lot of people were talking about the Nintendo Direct. They're basically a little press conference announcing upcoming games and stuff. And I heard there was no mention of Animal Crossing, and that upset a lot of people. They were very sad. The first result in Google is a fishing spot I now want to go to. You're probably right, Kira. Oops. I guess I'll modify that statement and say they might want to disable the creation of invite links everywhere else so people don't do what I just did. Oops. Either way, it'll get you there. And I even linked that to the wrong channel, but whatever. Oh well. It'll get you there. Dr. D lazy. I totally clicked that link. It's gonna be like the next day by the time we finish this. Also, hold on, I just realized I have Discord covering what I can see. There we go. That's better. Can I like auto do this? Well, we do have a lantern on us, prepared for, prepared to go into the caves, so... Let there be light! I keep messing up. Why can't I hit that now? Out of the way for swings? Yeah. If this doesn't give Islandium dust, I might cry a little on the inside. And by a little, I mean a lot. We're gonna go through all our repair kits too. The sun's gonna be up. What if we just power hit this thing to death? Is that a thing? I don't know. Probably not. I did dig a hole though, so now can I hit it easier? What was that sound? Oh, I'm hitting the dirt. I was very concerned I hit the lantern. Hi, Rena. You have joined at a very, suspenseful moment in the stream. Glad to have you, though. We're trying to break this thing, and we've been at it for, what would you guys say, 5 minutes? Maybe? I honestly don't know, but looking at the time now. Hour 12 and 10 seconds. Okay. It is very exciting. If you think about it, though, it is very exciting, because if this works, then we get to be very excited. If it doesn't work, then we get to go on a really fun and something I'm very much looking forward to adventure together. And not at all accomplish what I was hoping to get done this stream, but it's progressing towards it. Yeah, Coco, these display blocks. I saw the I'm hungry pop up, and I saw something change visually on the screen, and I was so excited. That's not the case. But thank you, game. I'll eat twice that popcorn. That good popcorn. Anyone want to take any bets on how long this is going to take? Or if it's even possible? I know it's possible. Everything can be broken if it's able to be hit, I think. It just takes a while. Don't be like Coco, eat your meat. What? Oh. I was being a scrub, Critter Cove. I was saying you guys should have an official link to your Discord somewhere. And then Kira pointed out that it's in your important links channel that you made per my request. And then I said I was going to modify that suggestion to disable the ability for anyone to create invite links so that you have the one invite link out there in the world that everyone can use. It'll be the same across all social media platforms. And it'll take everyone to the same welcome channel, because the one I made was for the Critter Cove channel. And if you have important stuff you want people seeing and welcome, or if you ever add like a timer before people can interact with your server, then you might want them ending up in that channel as opposed to others. So, but yeah, Kira brought back the Dr. D Lazy comment. I'm in the middle of streaming, so I'm sorry. This will be our second repair kit we've had to use. This is nuts. I mean, this is popcorn, but this is nuts. That was bad, I know, I'm sorry. Alright, well, it's been at least 3 minutes since I last checked. And so we've been here at least 10 minutes. Why is this a mechanic in this game? I get it for like multiplayer or something. Or like a PvP server. where you want to, you know, have building destruction off or make it really hard to break down someone's buildings, but no, Sky, it might be the best. As much as it pains me to say. You know what? Screw this. Gunpowder keg. Ignite explosive. Let's see what happens. That was awesome. Oh, I probably should have pulled the lantern first. But, okay. Moment of truth. Did we get anything from that? Stick, logs. So we do get some stuff. Bark. More log, resin. I can't see anything right now. Some of it looks like it might have ended up underneath. Maybe? I can't see anything right now, so I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if I exploded a bird, but that was freaking cool. Ooh, and there's stuff on the... I know it's incredibly hard to see. Stick, log, stick, log. Islandium dust, please, somewhere. No dust. And it seems like we got everything from that tree. So I don't think it blew up in the explosion. Just to check. I can't... Well, it was worth a shot. That was kind of cool how it blew out all the display panels. Why did I do that? I should have grabbed the lantern. That was an impulsive moment of, I just want this gone. There's still one that remains, though. Screw it. Oh! The building is gone. Entirely. And now it floats. And now I can't even reach it to break it. I'm sad. Alright, we're gonna go grab a lantern. Dirt it up. I could... Yeah, someone feel free to Google that. Yeah, please, Coco. See if that's even worth my time. Otherwise... Hold on. Is there any... The only way to make Islandium dust is from Islandium crystals. And crystals have to be harvested. Islandium refinery? That requires an energy workbench too. Hi, Kiara. Welcome all aboard the struggle bus. It's happening right now. We're so close to being able to make a giant milestone, and I'm missing one item. But sleep well. Thanks for stopping by. And leaving a like. I appreciate it. Alright, time to grab our other lantern. We're gonna go check that cave. I do know the direction, and I know it's night, but it's somewhere in this area, so we'll head this way. Doesn't seem to say. Maybe it's a waste of time. Ooh, boy, that was a fun waste of time. And a large one. Close to 20 minutes, I think. But oh well. We got to blow up the gunpowder kegs. Those are fun. And potentially a really good way of making a natural looking hole somewhere. Potentially. Cave is right this direction, I believe. I'm headed right for the opening, I think. I am. Check it out. Alright, keep your ears peeled. That sounds gross. I don't think anything respawned, but we can check. I'm trying to be real quiet just so I can hear stuff. Because last time we were here, there were 3 panthers down here. But that was it. Just the 3. Nothing there. I really don't think there's anything left in this cave. Oh, be very, very quiet. It's rabbit season. No, and then we went this direction, took a left, and it dead-ended, and then we went up to the left and to the right, and had no luck there. This is that dead end. This was going up one way. This is just for resources, I believe. And then this dead ends. And then we went up this direction and tried jumping and failed. So we ended up platforming our way up, I think. And by platforming, I mean doing that. And then this ends very shortly. Right here. You just gutted your next video? Doc is secretly Bugs Bunny. What do you have to go to work, Kira? Is this back the same? Yeah, it is. Okay. So I need to take a right up here. I'm thinking there's nothing in here. Which sucks a lot. 5:30? That's not too bad. That's how we got the name Doc? What, the whole "Hey, what's up, Doc" thing? Sucks. This really sucks. We got so close, guys. Literally one item away from being able to make what we need to go to the bottom of the ocean, or at least what I'm thinking we need. And then this is all just basically tunnels I more or less carved myself. And that's the cave. Sky has also joined the Critter Cult. The Critter Collective. I like that. The Collective. Okay. We will. I read that as "we will assassinate you," and I was like, "Wow, that is very violent for the nature of your game." Do we sail back over to this island? I know there's a cave. I don't know where it's at, but because I didn't find any islandium, and this is, to my knowledge, the only cave on this island. Any opinions, anyone, as to what we should do? Any votes one way or another? I'm tempted to just go sail, but at the same time, I also have no stories prepared, so it would be quite the boring trek. Coco votes to sail to another island for Islandium. Kira makes an irrelevant suggestion that she's done. Anything else? We might do it. Don't do like me and swim it. No, of course not. We've got ships to take. Let me make a weapon before we go, because we are going to be in the caves and stuff. Make an iron sword. Takes what? 2 iron ingots. We'll grab 2 more. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing any shenanigans this time. No, Sky, we're going to go to the island that's more or less identical to this one. It shouldn't cross that path at all. So, I'll show you the route we'll be taking. And I did say a while ago, when we first set sail, that every time we set sail to and from an island that we've been to, I do want to try and take a different route, just so we explore more of the map. So, we died right here. We're going to this island. So I want to kind of head out a little bit, and then up, and just kind of explore this segment. Not explore, but discover on the map. And we'll leave Trix behind. Just stay here and meditate. Yes, Trix. It is very silly looking, but... You're Trix. Stay. You want a treat? Just kidding. Oh, alright, is there anything else we need for our journey? Probably some food. Couldn't hurt. We are out of popcorn. We have some corn left. This chest, or thing, is filled. So we'll take some pineapples. That should more than last us. Steak and baked potatoes cooking. Ooh, that sounds good. I do have a pork chop I could cook up tonight. Actually, I have 3 I could cook up, but... Okay. Time for... a journey. Why is my phone going off? Bob Ross is now streaming on Twitch, everyone. From the grave. Okay. We'll take this really lovely looking ship. Or, you know what? Let's take the large one. Because it seems like it'd be fun. Whee! Oh, this is gonna take forever. I want to head roughly in that direction. I don't quite know where I'm going yet, but... She already has her treats on the way. Okay, I did say I wanted to head out a little bit first, and then we'll turn pretty much due north. And see how quick we move, guys? It's gonna be a while. Alright, and now let's make our turn north. Yeah, it does look pretty good. You would be the one to comment on the water, by the way. Kira told me how the water used to look, or showed me how the water used to look in Critter Cove and how it looks now. And it looks a lot better. But yeah, it's got some... It looks very fluid for being so... I don't know. It's got a lot of shiny to it. Wow, that turn took forever. And that is north. Alright. Do we need to adjust our course at all? We'll go slightly east of north. Just a tad. So that way we can basically try and explore this at the same angle. Oh boy. I probably could go a little bit further over, but I'm too lazy, so. We're gonna do this. Goodbye, island. This is so much faster than one sail. It's amazing. I can't wait to build a actual, like, epic not pirate ship, Viking pirate ship with a large sail, which I think has a crow's nest on the top. Sail. It looks like it's got some, I know it's hard to see, but it's got some crow's nest looking thing. And then a sailor shirt. That could be fun. But for now, I was going to show you real quick what the bug was, but I don't want to risk doing it again, so we're not. Yeah, they do, and you can even get reflections of, like, the boat. If you look down there at the bottom left, You can see the boat bouncing through the water. And there's actually really good water physics, too. It's hard to tell on these ships, but if you get a smaller boat and there's a wave, you can feel it, and it will push you in directions. Like, if you leave a boat just out in the water and there's a storm, it will get blown out into the ocean, even if you have the sails up, which is kind of crazy. How bloody hard that is to get right. Oh, the reflections off the water. I can imagine. Actually, I probably can't imagine. But it seems like it would be a lot of work. Oh, the physics. Yeah, they do a good job with that. Hopefully we get a storm on our way over so you can see that. But, okay, this isn't going to be nearly as bad as I was thinking. We're making good progress. We're almost halfway. Boat motion. Ooh, there's a shark. See what I mean about the animal AI? It's so good. But yeah, that's what we're gonna have to deal with when we take the plunge. I don't even know how deep the ocean is, but the goal is to find out. And hopefully we can make that happen this stream. I've got 38 minutes left before today's premiere of the finale of Firewatch. Daddy Shark do 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 do. Daddy Shark do 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 do. Chum the ocean. If I could, I would. I don't think there's... I know there's a fishing rod. I don't know if there's bait. Carnivore bait? Can that be used for sharks? And herbivore bait. I didn't know you could make that. No. Oh, gosh. This whole thing, like you start with fingers, then two, and then the whole hand, and then the palm, and then the whole arms. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. I can do that. Can I search by container? No, it searches by the name. That would be furniture? No, it wouldn't be. There's a lot of inventory containers, which is kind of cool. And a ton of weapons. An umbrella? That's under tools and weapons? That's awesome. War axe, war hammer, bow. Why is stone mortar under... Well, I guess tools as well. Just kidding. Machete, mace, matchstick, pharaoh scepter, saber, umbrellas. You will ban me from my own stream. Hey, look. A storm. And this isn't even bad. This is just rain. This isn't quite a storm. There are storms, though, and it gets pretty nasty. Okay, perfect. We've expanded the area of exploration, and when we go back, we'll go down that next strip and explore little by little. There's some motion in the ocean. Yeah, there is. Not about the size of the boat. About the motion of the ocean. Life lessons with Doc. All right, though, that is land, and you guys will get to see my very, very basic, very rough-looking temporary base that was set up. Because this is where I spawned. So when I died here, I spawned like right there on the tip, because that's like the closest island and the closest point on that island. Save it for your Friday stream, Doc. Okay, fine, Sky. Speaking of... Just kidding, today's Sunday. Why would I already be thinking about this weekend? Never mind. I don't know. Do I work Friday, though? Check out my work schedule right now. Hold on. I don't work a lot this week at all. I'm done on Friday at 2 p.m. Maybe some more Dream Daddy. We'll see. Okay. We're gonna drop anchor right here, far out from the shore, because I made the mistake last time of running on what Coco has termed pirate speed bumps. So we'll just go out here and then swim for it. We'll see. Oh yeah. That's so nice. And Critter, there's an underwater too. And it's got stuff in it. I know you guys haven't got there yet in Critter Cove. And this is actually a very, very boring underwater area, but it's still nice. And then this has got something floating. Okay, time to focus. I do know that there is a cave on this island. I don't know where it's at. I was running around grabbing resources and I found a cave entrance somewhere. I think it was this way. Coco, did you happen to see anything and remember where you saw it, if you did, when you were over here? I don't have a clue where it's at. So this is going to be a wild goose chase. Yeah, don't have a clue. I don't think it was high up exactly. I don't remember. It was night when you washed ashore. Okay. Well, if you guys see any holes in the ground, actually, keep your eyes out for cave plants. They spawn, they're very small, and there's a lot of them. And they spawn right outside a natural entrance to a cave. So that is kind of what we're looking for as our signifying landmark, I guess you could say. Or cave mushrooms. I don't think cave mushrooms spawn outside caves, though. Maybe they do. I don't know. I just know I've always seen the cave plants. They're tiny and they're in abundance. You know what? Maybe I will head more inland. I don't know if that's going to do anything for us, but we can try it. They slightly glow at night so the entrance would be visible. There are beds I can use if needed. Let me make sure I know where that's at. Pretty much dead center, up and to the right of the rocky points there. Okay. Now that you guys have seen it, you can hold me accountable. And help me out. Oh, hi there, buddy. If only that gave Islandium dust. Sad times. Okay. I'm not a fan of... Like, I love exploring. But aimless exploration while looking for something specific doesn't usually work so well. Do you recommend I sleep until night, Coco? And then run around with my lantern and try to find it? And I'm just pretty sure I saw a cave. Like 90%. So it's somewhere. But oh man. It's easier during day. Okay. Trying to think what it looked like when I saw it. I don't think it was too high up or inland, because I wasn't really running inland. I was kind of running the shore, looking for cotton, I think it was, to make sails for our masts right near the mountains. I don't think it was, though. If it was at like the base of one. I don't know, guys. I have no idea. Hopefully we'll find it, though, because otherwise this stream's going to end very anticlimactically. Climactically? Climactically? Not gonna be very exciting. No conclusion. It'll be another cliffhanger. Will we find it? Find out next time on Doc's Island streams. Is this cliffside with nothing in it? It is. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I know they tend to, Coco. I'm just trying to go back to what I remember seeing. How many ways can Doc say one thing? I don't know. It's probably best not to find out. This feels like somewhere nearby where... I don't know. It might be over here. I guess while I'm running around doing nothing, I can grab some melons and cotton if I'm like running over it. Might as well. Abigail? Abernathy? You listing stuff, Coco? There is that structure over there. It's not near that. I don't recall seeing that. I do remember this area, though. But just because I remember it doesn't mean it had the cave entrance near it. It just means I remember it. Which doesn't do me any good. And I could also be fabricating memories and incorrectly recalling things. So that is potential. Or that is a potential. It wasn't in the rainforest, I don't believe. But maybe there's another cave entrance somewhere. I could just find somewhere and dig straight down. That's always an option. They advise against it in Minecraft. And I could fall to my death. But we'd respawn here. And I would know where my stuff is at. And it wouldn't sink a ship in the process. So that's a plus side. Okay, it's clearly not on the coast. I don't know why I'm running along the coast. Do you want to fight, leopard? I'll kill you. I win in my bark armor. Made on this island from these very trees. If you were wondering. Okay, Coco, we'll try it your way. I'm gonna go around kind of what I determine as the base of each mountain. And kind of look at that level. We'll see if I find anything. Sorry, I can't make this more exciting for you guys. I feel like this isn't incredibly interesting, but I need to find it to make things interesting. There's something... No. Come on, cave plants. Show yourselves. Hi there, buddy. Die there, buddy. There we go. Thank you. Is this entrance? That looks like a mushroom. That looks like a cave to me. Alright, where are we on the map? Bottom left of the... Wow, that was actually really close to where we landed. Bottom left of the rainforest. Alright. Let's go down. Let's not make this a terrible way down. We actually have to kind of dig a path down. So I can jump back up if needed. Just kind of want to widen this opening here. We had to do this with the last one too. It was just like a straight shot down. Okay, if I could stand there, I can jump to it from still like nowhere. We'll go down first and then we'll give ourselves a way out. just in case we find any creepy crawlies that are not super friendly, we can jump up and out of here. Oh, and it's dark. Is that enough to get out? No, it's not. Hey, Critter Cove, are you guys planning on having, not like this type of cave, but I would imagine you'd have like pirate caves and coves that you can explore? Ooh, we can get out that way. Okay. Now that we can get out, it's safe to go deeper. At least I'm determining it to be safe to go deeper. Oh, it gets dark fast. That is another drop-off. Wow. Alright. I'm mining back a ledge I can walk on to get over there. You want to be a pirate's guy? If you want to get this game, you're more than welcome to join. I'm not doing any of that today, though, because Coco is broken beyond belief and Trix is with family. Is this enough to... I know it's hard to see everything. We'll go a little bit further. And this is where I hope my caving awareness pays off, and then I can find a way back here. I don't want to go too far. I'm not aiming to mine this cave dry. I literally want to kill something, make it dead, and get the Islandium dust from it. That's what I want to do. Okay, so now we can hop back up there. Beautiful. Let's eat a pineapple. You want to be a pirate, but I'm a Viking? Okay, now keep your ears peeled. Is this another entrance? It is, but it also goes deeper. A dead end, okay. Sorry, I'm gonna be real quiet in here because I want to hear the growling of creatures. In which direction they came from. Okay, so that's where we came from. So there's another pathway we can take down here. If we go to the left, it's gonna dead end. Okay. So that's that area explored. Now if I can remember how to go all the way back. So to the left here should be the exit out to the other exit up that way, which it is. Then if I continue, I hear footsteps, but I think that's coming from up above. I'm gonna get so turned around. If this cave doesn't have creatures, this looks promising. It looks terrifying, but it's promising. Oh my goodness. Wow. How do I go down from here? That is cool. There's something below. I know, Coco. There's a lot of something below, including death if I go down there right now. I see the panther, if that's what you're talking about. I see the other one is over there as well with his glowing green eyes. What's the best way down? Let me I really wish I brought a shovel with me. This would make this way easier. But I see there's a little ledge. If you look at the far right side, bottom right corner of the screen, there's that little ledge. I want to kind of work my way around here and see if I can work my way down to that. Very cool, Punch the Panther. I plan on it. Well, no, not punching, because these guys actually hurt a lot. Okay. So we're out on a little ledge. We're basically trying to mine our way. Oh boy. Is there... Ooh, hold on. Can I build... Dang it. If I could build a pathway with dirt, that could be kind of cool. Punch the panther with a sword. I could go straight down. That's an option. It might be faster. If I go like here, maybe, and just try. It's gonna take a while. I wish I had that gunpowder keg still. Or anything that could dig faster than this. But this will hopefully work. It's gonna take forever. Are we getting any lower? We're about waist deep in this hole. Thank you, Sky. I know. We might just be getting the Islandium dust. Not even making the... what was it called? Breathing mask, I think? On the bright side, we're getting stone chunks from this, which we need a lot of for building more stone stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to find the silver lining here. Let's pick all this up, because I don't know if... Well, crap. I'm going to have to come back up, too. You know what? Screw it. We'll just keep going deeper. And at some point... I don't know when that some point is. I need to cut back to my right. It's going to get very hard to see shortly. Become mole people. All these rocks are very hindering my view. Or very much hindering my view. Ooh! I see opening. Okay, where does this put us? Not in a terrible spot. Go a little bit further down and at an angle. Or we could just go around. I think that's what I'll do. Okay. Repair the pick. I'm putting off my run because it's been fun. Looks like rain is sweep begins. Better go. Thanks for this, Doc. Can't wait for more. You're welcome, Critico. Thank you for joining. Good luck on your run. I need to go on one of those later this evening as well. Before the weather gets nasty. It's looking kind of gray out here too, but... Thanks for stopping by, if you're even still here. I am excited for what's likely to be next stream. and seeing how the breathing mask is gonna work and diving down in the ocean. I might make a full set of iron armor again before we do that. Because it's scary. Can I jump? Oh gosh. Okay, well, we committed. Let's put our lantern going right here. Because we're gonna be using our sword anyway. Yeah, we do want to watch the next one then. Sounds very interesting. What, to get some ideas? Go on your run already. Kidding, but... Okay. Let's do combat. Ooh, I see 3 of them. Mutated leopard, Islandium dust. I'm gonna just kill all these guys just while we're... Oh, there's 2 on top of each other. Beautiful. If you have animals in your game, please make them better than these. This is a cool, just like giant open cave room. I like it. Okay, and now it's really dark and I can't see. I'm glad I placed that lantern though. I'm not sure I would have found that on my own. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Look at this room though. Like, holy crap. It's cool. What kind of mushroom was that? This one? The cave mushroom? The giant one? I don't know, but it's called a cave mushroom. They're all called cave mushrooms, but... Okay. Grabbing the lantern. Can we... As Coco... Or no, Trix calls it... Can we Skyrim our way out of this? We're going to that up there. So I need to get on a couple of ledges here. Ooh, I like how the... I should pick it. I've already got a couple of them. I don't have a need for them, I don't believe. Though I haven't. I'll pick some more on the way out, though, if you want, Sky. Okay, that should be safe enough to walk on. I don't know about safe enough to jump on. This is still kind of... I might hit my head on it. Wonder do crystals to light the cave entrance? That's a good idea. I'll grab some of those on the way out as well. I've got a couple that I can grab from somewhere slightly more accessible than this. I really don't want to have to jump down and try to get back up again. Speaking of trying to get back up again, this is gonna be fun. By fun, I mean very difficult. But we got the Islandium dust, which is what we wanted. Oh my gosh. The downside of digging holes straight down. That's not even enough to stand on. I don't have dirt on me. I've got 11 pieces of dirt. Which I guess is enough. And I guess I could, but I'm out now. So, problem solved. Hi, cat. Okay, now to find the way out. See if that's even possible. Let's grab some of these glowing mushrooms, though. Free up some inventory space. This can go away. Glowing mushrooms. Yes, please. Cat, you have missed, an interesting stream all across the board. Interesting is a good way to put it. Hello! Now we need to find our way out. Can we do that? I don't know. At least there was another exit in one of these tunnels. I'm seeing grass. Does that mean we're... I don't think that means much. Ooh, is this... This is where we entered. Cool. Now if I can platform from these cave mushrooms onto that. There we go. And this should be our way out. Very messy, but it's a way out. Beautiful. Okay, and now our ship is... Which direction? This direction, so behind me and to the left, slightly. Okay, we got the Islandium dust. Yeah, Sky, they're massive. I have a handful, back at... Back at the bottom of the ocean, actually. Now that I'm thinking of it. And I forgot the ship doesn't have lights on it. I was expecting it to have lights. Okay, we're gonna head back real fast, and hopefully in 9 minutes we can make it back. This is slightly scary. It looks cool though. Okay, map. We need to go... Anchors down, that's fine. And I know we can't see anything, so let's place ourselves some light. We need to head southeast and then due south. Check the water for Bruce. I don't see Bruce. Usually Bruce comes accompanied with his own personal soundtrack to announce his presence. But there's no Bruce, so... Alright, part of me just wants to take the most direct route back. And why now can I not see the lights? But look at the stars, guys. So pretty. Alright, we're still heading southwest. We need to head southeast. This stream might end with us on the water. Thing is how there's 7 minutes until today's premiere. Which everyone should totally go watch. Because it's the finale of Firewatch. Okay, how are we doing positioning wise? Let me face the correct direction. We could still stand to go more east and then more south. It feels like we're not moving at all. We are, but there's just very little frame of reference. That animation is ridiculous. Okay, we'll just go southeast, and then once we start exploring some map stuff, we'll go straight south. And can we make it back in 7 minutes? I don't know. With what we were doing, it probably would have made more sense to tackle this section right here instead of going... like, I don't know. Decisions have been made. Were they good ones? Not really, but did they happen regardless? Yes. Okay, come on, map, start expanding. Give me some new stuff. There we go. We're eating into it a little bit. I want to wait until we're basically centered with this before I start turning. Because you expand, or you explore a decent amount around you. That wide. Alright, and to account for turning radius, let's start turning. You could sum up your whole life that way. Sky, you're funny. I think I'll keep you around. Alright, and that is... due south... There we go. You know, we could probably explore a little more, so let's... go southeast for a little bit. just so we're exploring as much as we possibly can. Oh man, this has been an unexpected turn of events for this stream. I thought it was going to be we make rubber and then we could make it. But no, we had to make 2 additional crafting stations. Okay, let's head south. 2 additional crafting stations. Go on an adventure to another island to even be able to get what we need to go back to our original island. At least not empty-handed. Oh boy. I do like this longer, large ship though. There's a lot more room for activities. So when we do make a ship all fancy, it's definitely going to be this one. My father would say, don't do too much of that, thinking it'll give you wrinkles. Yeah. Oh well. They make all sorts of fixes for wrinkles nowadays, so take that, old sayings. Okay, 4 minutes. Can we make it back to land? We'll have to save the crafting for another time. What hours do I work tomorrow? Oh crap, I have to record a video after this. I was gonna say I'm off at 6 tomorrow. Maybe Tuesday? Or Wednesday, whichever day Nicola and I didn't agree we were gonna do Stardew Valley. I think, I honestly don't remember. I'll have to check. But probably not tomorrow, but within the next couple days we'll get back to this and get things happening. Should probably just stand still on this ship. Bruce. Hi, buddy. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. He's spazzing out like crazy. What would happen if I rope laddered into the water? Probably not good things. Ooh. You know what? I think this rope ladder is just that. A rope ladder. Could I make another one of these, remove this, and put it wherever I want? Does he follow me? He does. He tries to, at least. Aw, poor guy. Okay, those lights on the horizon are either lights on the horizon or stars. I don't know. 2 minutes. I don't know if this is going to happen. I don't think we're reaching land this stream. I'm going to have to keep this open and play it during the premiere to get back to land safely. Because I don't want to exit on the ocean. I'm terrified of what's going to happen. This game's not exactly bug-free, so I don't want it to forget where I'm at and spawn me off of it and into the water, then get killed by sharks. And then have my gravestone spawn on the ship and sink this one too. That would suck. Alright though, with a minute to go. And the sun is rising. I think that's where I'm going to have to end it, unfortunately. Land is not far off. And when we get back next time, we should be starting on our starter island and be able to craft ourselves a breathing mask. Ooh, there's our ship. Beautiful. A breathing mask. And then we can go on a rescue mission, which might be for no avail, or to no avail. It might be destroyed, it might be gone. It might be fully able to be brought back. I don't know. Hi, Marge. Thank you for stopping by. I'm ending the stream right now, though, but if you want to stick around, head on over to today's Firewatch premiere, which is starting in less than a minute. So I should end this so you can go watch my other content as well. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for stopping by. 'Twas fun. And I'll see you in hopefully like 30 seconds or so. Until then, though, as always, take care.